us whichever.
So I just did this. That is
values
too cool. I didn't do it on
position.
purpose.
So this should write all of
But
the
yeah, I
places
think I'm gonna
to
work
the
with
EEPROM.
this just
Next
so
we
I
need to
can
write
see
all
how
the
cool I
tens
can make
places.
this thing.
So we'll go from 0 to 255.
And get everything lined up
Address is
before
probably
we
not the best name for this. Let's call this value.
put
Because the
the
value
traces
and the
or
address
write the
are only the
traces here
same
real quick.
for the ones place.
See,
So I'll just
get this
rename all of
looking
these values
good.
consistent.
Off a little
And so
bit.
here we're going to write to value plus 256 is the address that we're going to write to. And
So I'm just making a little adapter for
the tens place.
I got these Atmega 8535 chips,
And the value, the place value of this
just
bit
until
is
I actually
256.
figure out something to
So
do
it's
with
gonna
them,
be
I want to
whatever
make me a
value
little
is plus 256.
SMD
And
breakout
that's the
adapter so that I can have all
tens,
44 pins easier to work
appropriate
with like a
code for
through
the
hole
tens
design
place.
here.
And so here we want to get the tens place. And
So
so
let's
if we
see,
do
let's
address,
auto route
or
this.
not address, value, oops, actually,
Yeah, we don't
this
need
should
that.
be
Just want to see
value
what it looks
mod
like
10.
for now.
So if we do value divided by 10,
And this should actually
because
look really
value
cool.
is declared as an integer here, this divide by 10 will be an integer division. So it won't give us a
Okay, I
decimal
actually
place.
thought it
It'll
was
just
gonna
give us
look
a
way
truncated
cooler.
value. So if it's 123 and we divide by 10, it'll just give us 12. It won't give us 12.3.
I don't
And
know
so
that
if
I
we
put a
take
ground
that
on
and
there.
then we do a mod 10,
Let's see, I'm
we'll
not
get
sure
the
which
2 for the tens
pin
place.
used. Let's
So
see
again,
which pin used our
we
ground
can use
here.
that as an index into digits to get
6,
the
18, 28,
appropriate
39.
code to display that digit. So we'll write that.
So we could
And then
use
we're going
any
to do
of
the
those
hundreds place. So
pins
it's
as
going
our
to be the same
net.
thing. So we'll just go through all 256 values. And in this case, the offset is 512 because we're writing now to this range here where A9 is set and A8 is not set. And the place value in binary of A9 is 512. So we just make sure we just add
I guess
that
this is one
to
of those I
whatever value
don't,
is to put
you
in
know,
that
it's okay
address.
to worry about
value
how
plus
much it
512,
looks because it's
and
just a
then
little
digits,
breakout
we're gonna
adapter. I'm
index
not
into
actually,
digits for value
this isn't like
divided by
full on
100 to
circuit,
get the
you know.
hundreds place, and then
So
mod by 10, although that's probably not going to be necessary because we're only going from 0 to 255, so this should only be 0, 1, or 2,
let's
but we can
say
do that anyway for
45 by
consistency.
30.
And so this will write
40,
all
that's
100
okay.
place. And then
Oh,
for
no,
that
hold
fourth
on, I'm all
digit,
the way
because we do
wrong
have
here.
4
Hang
digits,
on.
we just want the
Hang
last
on
one
a
to be
second.
blank, so we
Let's
can
delete that.
do a
Let's
loop that
get to
just
the bottom silk
writes
layer.
all
So one
zeros
on
to
the
that
back.
range. So this will be value
I'm gonna place
plus
an image.
768. Because
Select my logo again.
A9 and A8 are set.
We'll say
So you
30
take the
this time.
256 plus the 512 and you get 768. And then for that whole range, we're just going to write all zeros.
And then of course
because
this
we
is
don't
going to be
want
on the
that
back.
digit to
So
display
let's see.
anything.
Do we
We
want it in the
just write all
middle or do
zeros.
I want it up to the side? We'll put it right
And
smack in the middle.
We don't need this loop to write our data. So we'll do that, and then
Again, of course,
we can
this is
still
going to be on the
print,
back.
the
I'm going to make
output
these
there.
available on Amazon as soon as I get
Once
them
I upload
made.
that,
I have them on, well,
and it's
obviously
programming,
these aren't going to be on the way, but I have
and
some
it's
other
done.
stuff that'll be on the way. So,
And well, we just printed the first
back to our
255
top silk
files
layer.
here, but you can
Put
see
me a little one over here
it
in the
should just
corner
be
too.
repeating that first
It's kind of how I've been doing it on all of my new
things over and
boards.
over again. And it looks
Now
like
I'm
it
also
maybe
making a
is.
flight computer
But yeah, let's
for
give this a try.
for
Let's
model
pull this out
rockets.
and put it
I'm
into
making a flight
our
computer
circuit.
for like a
Get the
PPM
back
and
to the circuit, hook up power,
PWM, man, I'm getting tongue tied.
and we see it cycling
Flight
through
controller. It's
2,
going to
0,
run on
and
multi-Wii.
blank. But
You
of
know,
course,
it's not going to be
putting
anything
the
special. I'm not
values
like,
onto the individual
you're
displays
basically
to
getting an
show the
Arduino.
sequence,
Oh
which is
shit,
not
I'm
quite
talking
what
too
we
much.
want.
You're basically just getting
But
an
we're getting
Arduino that's made
And so if we give this
in the
another,
shape of my
another number,
flight
so let's
controller.
say we give it
Then I have a couple hookups for some servos for a
321 blank, 321
thrust vector
blank.
control. Oh wait, no,
And
that would be
so
the rocket.
what we want is we want the 3 here, the 2 here,
You
the
guys
1
know
here,
what's going to
and
be
the
on
1
it.
there.
Everybody makes
So what we need
these.
is some way to sequence through these displays.
You know, if I can
and for that, what I'm
do
going to do
this and not
is I'm
get
gonna use
distracted
our
by what I'm talking
counter
about,
to then feed
maybe
into
we'll
a
actually get
decoder.
somewhere.
So to do that, I'm going to use the 74LS139, which is a 2 to 4 line decoder or demultiplexer.
What do I want
And so
on
what it
that
does is
side?
it's got 2 inputs, A1 and B1, and depending on what those values are, you get one of these data outputs goes low. And so basically, you can imagine this A and B.
I'll put him up here.
We're going to use our counter here, which is counting from
Okay,
0 through 4
so I
binary.
think that.
We're going to use
Oh
that A
no,
and B,
let's do this too.
and it's going to cycle like this from both being low to A being high, then B, then
Yeah,
both.
we'll just
So
still use
that's
the
what
same pin,
we've
of
already got
course.
that. And then what
We're
happens
gonna
is
do a
the
different
outputs,
one.
it just cycles
Still
each
all
of these
ground. If
going
you used
low
any
in
of the
turn.
grounds,
So it
I'm
just cycles through
assuming.
each of those. And then what we can use
There we
this
go.
to do is
Yeah.
select which output digit we're displaying. And the way this chip works is
Back to
pretty
the
simple.
front.
It's got the 2 inputs, and it's essentially just using a
Alright,
series of
let's
AND
go ahead
gate
and save
converters
this.
to pick, based on how these inputs are
And
set,
let us
which output to turn on. So
I
if we
hope
put
I'm
the
not forgetting
74LS
anything.
139 up
Oh,
here,
you know
it's
what?
pretty
I
simple
do
to
like
hook
to
up. We
have
just
my
need to give it the power and ground like we do with all of these. And then it has an enable pin here, pin 15 that's active low. So we want that to be active. So we'll tie pin 15
just a little round
here
off in the corners.
to
There
ground.
we go.
And then the inputs
Save
are
it.
just pins 14 and 13. And I'm just using this top
And
one
let
because
us-
we're coming from over here. So I'll just stay on that side of the
Oh,
board.
might as
So I'll
well.
just
Let's
hook
see what it
these
says.
to those inputs.
Nothing.
So now
All
let's take
right.
a look at the outputs.
So there's our
which are
Gerber
on pins 9, 10, 11, and 12.
for our board. It's just a little breakout board. Nothing special.
And
So I
you see
can
the outputs
work with some
of this
SMD
decoder.
chips that I found.
You've got all of the
Back
outputs
on
on
those
except
right
for
here.
one. And when it
Got
goes
my
off,
little setup. What do we got?
as we're counting. This is very convenient, and this is also the reason that I used the common cathode displays. Because
I got
what we
these,
can do is we can hook
pause
these
this
outputs
video
up to
here.
the cathodes here rather
Ben
than just
Eater.
tying all the
Love
cathodes
Ben
to
Eater.
ground.
Good information though. Anyway. So yeah, I got these Atmega 8535 chips, and I haven't seen them anywhere else. I can't imagine this is too far off from being an Arduino. Just the same or similar to the Atmega 328Ps, and you know that we're all used to. So yeah, and it looks like it's not too far off. We actually get 4 PWM pins on this one, so I was thinking about using it to make a little tiny quadcopter. Of course, I'll need some like MOSFETs to drive the little motors, but that's another story. So yeah, I'm actually I have another board on the way to use one of these, you know, but I just wanted something to, you know, like a breakout board, just so I could make some easy use of this, so I can mess with it a little bit. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Let me go ahead and generate my Gerber file here. Gerber PCB. Hang on. No, I haven't saved. Let me. Hang on. I'm going to save as. Well, I'm going to save as that. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm not even paying attention to the phone. I'm just trying to hold it here. 24 pin. Please excuse my one-handed typing here. That's just as good. That's good enough. If I have to call it something else, I'll call it something else later. But yep, there we go. Rename it something that I'll recognize whenever I go to actually look for it. I always check those. I don't really know if it makes too much of a difference, but yep. As long as everything's correct, that is. Alright, so we are saved, and we're good to go. I can go ahead and order this. I order mine at jlcpcb.com. Of course, you could order yours at like PCBWay. I know there's various different ones. I'm not really sponsored by anybody, so that's all I've got for you guys today. See ya.